I the a-hole for not taking my friend's kid last minute? My friend is a single mom to 2 girls. I take the older one, 11 years old, from time to time, as she always wants to come over and I love spending time with her. Oh, that's really cute. The younger one is 5 years old and autistic. I have taken her for a few hours, but never overnight, as my house is not small child friendly or set up for a neurodivergent child. No gates, no special locks, sharp edges everywhere, etc. I have 4 adults in my house and no kids. I know you said that she's autistic, but like, there's difference between like, like special needs, developmentally disabled, like has no idea what's going on and is going to bump her head into things, sharp objects, and then someone who's autistic who might just have a little bit of hard time processing social norms or other things like that. There's a very wide spectrum, and it's super weird that you have this feeling. Like maybe she knows about the kid's needs and that's why she's saying that, but I just feel like those are weird things to say about an autistic kid. And like, you don't need any of that. You don't need a gate for an autistic kid. That's fucking weird. She called me today at 3 p.m. and asked me to pick up the kids from school 45 minutes across the city at 3:15. I told her I wasn't off work until 6 p.m. and also I can't do a 45-minute drive in 15 minutes. She said to make an excuse and leave work now. What? No, why don't you make the excuse? I asked what the emergency was, and she said, no emergency. My boyfriend wants to go out of town for the weekend, and we are already heading out of the city, so just go get them. Oh my God. No. I told her no. I am not leaving work, and also my house isn't safe for the younger one. Plus, no clothes or anything either. She said to just go buy the stuff to make it safe and buy them clothes, and she hung up. Whoa. Yo, your friend is not a free nanny, right? Just because your friend has a good relationship with your daughter, you should be thankful of that. Not immediately try to put her up on this not immediately try to use her as free babysitting or just like to try and control her. Like, that is not an emergency. You are going out of town to have fun. You either bring your kids or you pay for a babysitter. You can't pay for a babysitter for multiple days. You cannot leave your young kids with people that you like, oh my God, yes, okay, sorry. You absolutely can leave your kids with people that you know, family members, places that are safe for them, but not a household with 4 adults that is not set up to have 2 kids come over. Just go buy, like, dude, with what money? Like, what are you talking about, lady? I would be like so flabbergasted. I'd be like, dude, what? I'm not gonna like risk my job because you want to go have fun with your boyfriend. What world are you living in? You are not the main character. I called her back and no answer. Texted, no response. So I messaged her mom on Facebook and told her what was going on. This is not how it works. You don't get to just, oh, you know what? If I don't answer, then she's gotta go get my kids, right? There's no way she's just gonna leave them there. Woman, you left them there. You abandoned your kids. That's CPS-worthy calls, okay? Oh, I'm so mad. Yo, you can't do that. Those are your kids. They come first, not from your boyfriend, you loser. She asked why I can't just do this small favor. The mom's an enabler. I said, I'm an adult who pays bills and can't just leave work. And have you seen my house? It isn't set up for small kids. She told me, figure it out and go get them, and hung up. Wait. The mom, the grandma of these kids also said go figure. Is she in the back seat? Are they going to the fucking casino? Is this like some rich dude being like, I'm going to take you ladies out on a plane, but no kids? Oh my God, dude, this is CPS worthy. I texted my friend again and said I'm not leaving work and I can't take the kids this weekend. It is Easter and I have plans with my family. Had she asked sooner, maybe I could have taken at least the older one. All right, girl, I really don't think that's fair. You're talking 5 to 11, that's 6 years. They're both very capable of being in the same place. It's really not fair to take the 11 one instead of the 5-year-old because you have weird stigmas about autism. You need to get the hell over that. But this is also not your job to take care of kids that you did not have. This is not on you. I cannot believe the grandma. I cannot believe the grandma not being willing to do it. This is just freaking crazy. No one responded and no read reports. The school had called me and asked me to come get them, which I said I can't, and I can't get a hold of the mother either. It is 5 p.m. I still have an hour of work left, and her mom refuses to go. So am I the a-hole for not taking her kids last minute and being demanded to and not asked to? No. Oh my God, that's so gross. You had such a good relationship with their kid. And the mom just decided to use that? Like, oh, yo, my friend loves my daughter, so of course she's going to drop everything and go pick her up, even though she works a full-time job till 6 p.m. It's going to be no big issue, right? As long as they go up to their boss and say, hey, my friend decided to f off with her boyfriend. Do you mind if I go get her kids? No, the boss is going to be like, no, they're not your kids. That's not your problem. Now, I do fully believe if the situation was explained to the boss, she could probably leave and probably go get those kids. Like, maybe they would be accommodating because that's such a crazy situation that the freaking mom abandoned her kids on Friday, right? Wild decision. This is not like my situation where I was 19 and my mom, I came home, right? I came home one day and like my house is being packed up and my mom's like, oh, by the way, we're moving an hour away and you can't come. I know I was an adult, still sucked, still had to I was still homeless. I still had to figure it the hell out. My mom was super convinced I'd be able to find a place to live. And thankfully, my best friend at the time was all like, you're living with us. We have an extra room. It's okay. So I got really lucky that his family took me in. But my mom just abandoned me thinking that I had a place to go. And that's like exactly what this mom did. I was like, okay, I'm going to abandon my kids knowing that they're going to be fine. But the thing is, they're 11 and 5. The f are you thinking? You did the right thing by saying no, because if you did this one time, this is now going to set a precedence that you can do it whenever and that you can always leave work to get her kids and that she's just going to start taking way more advantage of you because you care more about our kids than she does somehow. Update. CPS has been called. The older kid doesn't have a dad as he passed away, and the younger one's dad is on his way, but is unfortunately 4 hours away. Friend's phone is now turned off. I feel like this friendship is most likely over after this. No, it's over. This was crazy. That woman is psychopathic. Like, I don't know why she thinks that man is worth it. If a man is trying to get you to abandon your kids, maybe he's not worth your time. You ever think of that? Like, this is crazy, right? I'm not alone. This is crazy. The grandmother isn't answering Facebook messages. Again, I don't have her number, just Facebook. The grandmother is an issue too. Like, this is just unfathomable. Like, the grandmother needed to step up and go grab the kids. They are the grandmother. They are family. Why can't you just do this one freaking thing? This one simple little thing, like picking up my abandoned grandchildren and dropping out of your work for now. It just makes sense. You're a friend, right? Or are you not a friend? What, my daughter's friendship's not willing you losing your job, your living place, your everything just for her kids? Come on. That's super worth it. Don't be this person. Your kids deserve better. Let's read some comments. One commenter says, not the a-hole. Hopefully the school will call CPS to take the kids into care from the mother who abandoned them. Or the police. She could be charged with neglect. And I think she should. Call the grandmother and let her know one final time that you aren't getting the kids, and if no one picks them up, they will be considered abandoned. You don't owe her that. I personally think that would be doing above and beyond what's already being asked of you. You already did everything you could. You called everybody. You messaged everybody. Oh my God, like, I just don't get why this mom couldn't have called her family. Called the little one's dad. Called the grandmother. I don't know if there's a grandfather. Just called somebody who's actually related and is like actually able to go pick those kids up like that. I think it's crazy that you must be an emergency contact because why did the school call you to come pick up the kids? Like, that's whack. Okay, this is not an okay situation. And you are not the a-hole. I question this freaking mom's ability to mother. Opie says, I have called, left voicemails, texted the moment I could, messaged the grandmother on Facebook as I don't have her phone number just on Facebook from previously picking up the kids from her, and her phone was broken. I am an emergency contact for the kids. Told the school this isn't an emergency. Their mom left last minute and it just assumed I'd pick them up. If grandma is so adamant that OP just figure it out, why can't she just do it herself? Yeah, I mean, like, I appreciate OP giving us this clarity. Like, it's just crazy that you've been put in this situation and ruined a friendship over this. But I'd love to know what you guys think.